fight me. Mic test. Let me know if you can hear me in chat. Welcome, everybody. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Test, test, test. Mic test, mic test. Perfect. Welcome in, everybody, to the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Greetings, devoted esports enthusiasts. I am ArcherBobby222, your host, and I welcome you to get ready for an adrenaline-fueled journey as we dive into the heart of the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Today marks the thrilling conclusion of round 4, a chapter that promises to reach new heights of excitement, reflecting on these intense clashes between formidable teams in rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4 so far has been nothing short of extraordinary. Relive the thrill of these legendary battles on our channel, and if you crave more ATL pilot season excitement, hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss a live alert. Explore our Discord, socials, and website for the outcomes of previous rounds and the upcoming matchups in Divisions 1, 2, and 3. Brace yourselves as we get closer to the finals and more mind-blowing plays than ever before in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. A massive shout out to our sponsors, with a special thanks to VR Canberra for propelling our prize pool to over 1,500 AUD in value this season. The support from players, teams, officials, spectators, and sponsors has been incredible. The conclusion of round 4 promises to deliver even more excitement, so stay tuned for unforgettable moments ahead. Welcome, everybody, to round 4. We are at the conclusion with our Division 3 teams. We do, in fact, have some exciting news as we have a new team joining us in Division 3. So, let's take a look at what is to come today. This will not be our only match today. There will be more matches upcoming this evening, so don't go anywhere. Now, let's take a look at who we will be seeing in match 1. We have our debuting team, Rizlords, versus Ultraviolet Esports, Division 3, Round 4. Now, the home team, Rizlords, have selected 3 maps for this match, and our away team, Ultraviolet Esports, has selected 2 maps for this match. Now, let's take a look at our lineups on the right-hand side of your screen. We can see for Rizlords, our brand new team into the ATL Rocket League pilot season. We have our captain, Nico Boy, and beside Nico, Destroyker. Welcome in, both of you, to the ATL Rocket League pilot season. It is going to be extraordinary to see your debut into this match. And on the opposing side, Ultraviolet Esports, Captain iLinksy3, and beside iLinksy3 is Griffin. Thank you to everybody who has joined us so far in this match. It is going to be absolutely epic to watch these two teams come up against each other in Division 3. We've seen Ultraviolet Esports on the field before with this lineup, so it's going to be interesting to see if the experience of Ultraviolet Esports can overtake this brand new debuting team of Rizlords. Now, let's take a look into some statistics. I know that we all love diving into a little bit more detail, so let's take a look at the win-loss ratio between these two teams. Now, Rizlords, obviously not having played a game or a match yet in the ATL Rocket League pilot season, stands at 0 for all statistics. But if we have a look on the right-hand side of the screen, in first at the moment on the season standings, which we'll take a look at in a moment, we have Ultraviolet Esports with a match win-loss ratio of 0.5, a match win percentage of 33%, a game win-loss ratio of 1.17, and a game win percentage of 54%. So we don't know what the percentages are going to be like from the Rizlords here. We obviously don't have past performance to base that off, but we are about to get first-hand look into how Rizlords can enter into a highly competitive ATL Rocket League pilot season. It is going to be epic to be able to watch these matches here today with you all, and I am very honored and pleasured to be diving into this match here with you, as well as the upcoming matches. Now, let's take a look at the season standings of Division 3. Now, currently there are 3 registered teams in Division 3. Let's take a look at the season standings. Ultraviolet Esports on that left-hand side with 1 match win, 2 match losses, 7 game wins, 6 game losses, with a total of 9 season points. There was unfortunately a forfeit last week where Ultraviolet Esports could not play their match, but did take that forfeit win as Calamity Esports did forfeit that match, but are here today. Hopefully we can see some epic matches now for a return of Calamity. Now, Ultraviolet Esports sitting at the top of the standings at the moment there, but underneath is Calamity Esports, obviously the second team in this division to have experience here in the ATL Rocket League pilot season arena. 2 match wins, 1 match loss, 6 game wins, 7 game loss, and a total of 8 season points. So depending on how the results of these upcoming Division 3 matches go, will determine how that standings will look by the end of it. And obviously sitting in third, our brand new debuting team, Rizlords, with 0 all across the board until tonight, where they can put some numbers up on the board there for us and them to be basing the rest of the pilot season off. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these two teams come up against each other in this match, but don't go anywhere. We do have 2 more upcoming matches for Division 3 to finish off and conclude round 4. So upcoming at the moment, we have Rizlords versus Ultraviolet Esports. In match 2 tonight, we have Ultraviolet Esports versus Calamity making their return after that forfeit. And in match 3, we have Calamity versus our debuting, well, they would have debuted by now, but in their second match, the Rizlords. So it's going to be intriguing to see how these Division 3 matches turn out. I'm looking forward to seeing how all 3 of these teams can combat what is about to unfold in front of them. So we are soon to be getting into game 1, where you'll be able to catch all the action. But if you missed any of the ATL Rocket League pilot season, do not worry. We will be able to watch those over and over again on the AESG YouTube channel. Now, taking another look at the lineups here for these 2 teams, I believe that Ultraviolet Esports does have that upper hand, but we never know what to expect from our debuting team until we know. So it's going to be intriguing to know how Rizlords place themselves in their first impression of the pilot season and how they go for the rest of the season. Finals is just around the corner for all of our divisions, maybe closer than they appear. So if you want to catch all of the ATL Rocket League pilot season action that is upcoming, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a live alert. Welcome in everybody to chat, and thank you so much for joining us. We are not far away from this match at all, and the competitors are almost ready. No worries. We are waiting on the appearance of Rizlords, so I am hoping that we can get this match going as soon as possible. We've got one waiting for the other now. Thank you again to everybody for being here and through supporting us and the Rocket League ATL pilot season. Without your support and without your interest, none of this would be possible. So thank you very, very kindly for that. Look, I want to take one more look here at the season standings, because we didn't take a look quite into the goals leaderboard. It does say leaderboard, but it is leaderboard, so do not worry about that one. Sitting in first of Division 3 in the goal scoring department is Griffin with a total of 26 goals at the moment there for Ultraviolet Esports. Now, I'm just going to quickly accept this wonderful invitation from the wonderful iLink3, and we'll make sure that we're not in voice chat. Phenomenal. Now, sitting in second in Division 3 for the goal scoring department is Wolfie for Calamity Esports. 15 goals scored there, sitting in second place of Division 3. And in third place of Division 3, only one goal behind, is iLink3, captain of Ultraviolet Esports. Sitting in fourth with the final 5 of Division 3 goals going to Dark Arrow. So there are some high goal scoring from Griffin here in Ultraviolet Esports, and it's going to be interesting to see how those numbers grow by the end of this round, and all of those updates will be coming out to our Discord and our social medias, as well as the home of our information, AustralianEsportsGroup.com. And if you would like more information about the ATL Rocket League pilot season, the finals, or the prize pool, you can find more information at AustralianEsportsGroup.com/ATL. Thank you to everybody who has really participated as well in this pilot season, to all the teams, all the players. Absolutely astonishing. And we can't wait for more to come. Now, let's take one more look here at the win-loss ratio before we move too far, and as we're waiting for our final players now. Again, Rizlords with 0% in the bag, but Ultraviolet Esports, they do have some upper hand in the statistics there, winning 0.5% of their matches. Sorry, the win-loss ratio of that is 0.5, but winning 33% of their matches. So realistically, out of 4 rounds, 1 forfeit win, they're sitting in an opportunity where they can really take charge of Division 3. So it's a matter of if they can keep that charge forward and if they can keep that momentum going. So I wish all the best of luck to both of these teams. We obviously have first and third, and then we will be having first versus second upcoming. After that, it will be second versus third, but we will never know how the standings will turn around until we do. Again, all those updates on our Discord and on our social medias, and of course, the home of information, our website. Now, we are soon to commence into Game 1, and I want to know what your predictions are for this match. This is a best of 5 scenario, so we could either see a clean sweep from one team or the other, and I don't place that down as my prediction here tonight. I think it's going to be very close quarters here between these two teams, even though we don't know what to expect from Rizlords just yet. But I don't think we'll be seeing a clean sweep here tonight. Now, the score of the match could either be 3-0 one way or the other, 3-2 or 3-1. What are your predictions for this upcoming match? It's going to be absolutely jaw-dropping. I would say it's probably going to be the biggest action we have seen in Division 3 so far in the pilot season, with Rizlords joining us now as well. The competition has only grown, and there's only more pressure now on the field from all 3 of these teams. Now we are just waiting for our final player. Unfortunately, the grace period for forfeiture is among us. So I will be keeping you updated along the way, and hopefully we can see this match going ahead between Rizlords and Ultraviolet Esports. Taking another look at the lineup, we do have C3 and Griffin here ready to go. Destroyka ready, waiting for his captain. But if we can get this match up and running and going ahead, then this will be a show you do not want to miss. Now, I would love to hear if there is anybody in the chat who would like to share. I would love to know what your favorite part of the ATL Rocket League pilot season has been so far, or a fond memory throughout the season. Let us know in the chat below, and for all those wonderful, wonderful answers, I will be sharing those to our Discord community and socials. Let us know, what was your favorite part and has been your favorite part of the ATL Rocket League pilot season? Wow. Now, we are still awaiting for one more player, our captain of the Rizlords, and hopefully we can see him up in this game shortly. Now, I'm going to quickly grab myself a drink of water. Make sure that you guys also get up, grab some water, and do what you need to do to look after yourself as a spectator and as a player in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Please bear with the short delay, and I will be with you in a couple of seconds. Welcome back. Well, I welcome myself back. We are back, everybody, and we are soon to commence game one of this 5-match series. We could be seeing a clean sweep, or we could be seeing a whole different ball game. Let me know what you think in the chat, and we are soon to commence. I wish good luck to both teams, but may the best team win at the end, because there can only be one winner. Now again, Rizlords, Nico Boy, and Destroyka are brand new to the ATL Rocket League pilot season, but we do have Ultraviolet Esports, who definitely are not new to the ATL Rocket League pilot season, C3 and Griffin. So, do not worry yourself. You have not missed any of the action. We are about to jump into game one. Let me know what your predictions are in chat, and the correct guesses will be posted on our social medias. Now we'll be heading into game one in just a moment, and the game screen will be popping up for you, so do not worry. We will be spectating this match. Players are loading in, and we are about to get into the action. I will be scoring and commentating for you here tonight. ArcherBobby222, and the game has commenced. Griffin taking the center ball and putting it in a fantastic position to start off the match and the game between Ultraviolet Esports and our brand new team, Rizlords. Now we have a fantastic push back from Rizlords, not letting Ultraviolet Esports keep that upper hand for too long. We are here on a wasteland, a map that is on a trial. Griffin scoring the first goal for Ultraviolet Esports. What a phenomenal start there for both teams. The pressure is on the field and it only gets better from here. Ultraviolet Esports with the first point in the game and in the match. It is an even playing field. Destroyker heading straight down the guts, trying to secure that goal, but unfortunately the play got too quick back into action. Lynxie and Griffin watching each other's plays, moving closer to the goal, trying to set each other up. If one fails, the other will come through and assist. Nico's taken up the wall, but gets knocked by Lynxie out of the way as Lynxie knocks it a little bit too far past the goal, but past his opponents. Passing it, unfortunately, to Destroyker, who passes it back to Griffin. Unfortunately, wrong teammates there. Destroyker lining up a goal and Lynxie with the save. Still one goal on the scoreboard, and that is to Ultraviolet Esports. Rizlord still looking to land a goal on the board. Griffin taking it all the way down. Lynxie just missing that opportunity there for a goal set up by his teammate. Nico taking the wall up the ball. The Destroyker jumping on that action. And Nico having it lined up for him by his teammate. The team play is coming out by Rizlords now. Nico scoring that goal there for his team and the first ever goal for Rizlords and for himself in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Destroyker winning that kickoff there for his team and taking it all the way down at the side of the field, lining it up for his teammate, which could have been an opportunity, but Griffin was there to stop that action from going in for Rizlords. Griffin now taking it right down the field and lining it up for Lynxie, but Lynxie unfortunately jumped a little bit too early. Could have been an opportunity there for Ultraviolet Esports to take the lead again in this game. Lynxie now trying to take it back up the wall. A recovering shot, hopefully, for him and his teammate. And absolutely it is. Lynxie and Griffin, the teamwork is coming through. Griffin scoring that goal for his team. 2 points to 1 and Ultraviolet Esports takes the lead. Which territory will we tread into this time? Lynxie with a very powerful kickoff, lining it up on the goal there, but missing the opportunity. Unfortunately, Griffin comes through and tries to line it up back for himself, but unfortunately goes a little bit out of play. Lynxie's been blown up. There's a save on goal by Griffin. The action is happening. Griffin takes his quiet moment to try and dribble the ball over the top of Destroyker, over the top, hopefully, of Nico. Nico's taking it slow, watching how Griffin's playing. Tries to match the pace, but unfortunately Griffin is too good at his own game, but unfortunately doesn't get too close to the goal there. In the end, 2 points to 1 on the scoreboard. Rizlord's looking to bring it to a tie. Lynxie with the save. Pardon me, Destroyker taking it up into the air. Lynxie again, unfortunately missing that ball. Seems to be the nerves on the field. It is now all tied up as Destroyker scoring a goal for his team. Rizlords tied it back up with Ultraviolet Esports. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left on the clock, and both teams are looking to get a foot in front of the other. Griffin winning the kickoff there for his team with an open goal. Nico's there to stop it and slow it right back down. Lynxie there to back up his teammate in midfield, but unfortunately doesn't move too far. Nico trying to get that quiet moment to apply some pressure, getting it out of the defensive half, but it stayed in there for about 30 seconds now. Griffin and Lynxie doing a fantastic job at keeping the pressure in Rizlord's half. Griffin, as soon as the ball heads into UVE territory, Griffin and Lynxie are doing such a good job to get it out of there, but unfortunately their defense was broken and Destroyker scoring the goal for his team. Rizlords, for the first time in the game and in this match, have taken the lead. 1 minute 37 seconds left on the clock, and who will take the centering ball? It's quite even, but we do have a kickoff win by Ultraviolet Esports. Lynxie there to send it a little bit further into the middle, hopefully for a better setup and a less threatening position down the guts of the field there. Nick with a fantastic touch, moving it right over into the territory of Ultraviolet Esports, but Griffin and Lynxie, it didn't register as a save, but it definitely would have been. Nico watching that ball closely, but is he going to be quick enough? It has been taken taken back to a tie. Linksy scoring his first goal of this game and match for his team. 3 points all. 1 minute 12 seconds left on the clock. That didn't take long for Ultraviolet Esports to respond. How will they respond once again to the pressure on the field that this brand new debuting team is putting out there for them? Nico has a moment with the ball. Who will contest up against him? Takes it into the air, tries to pinch it a little bit to slow the ball down for himself, but just ends up passing it to Linksy, who takes it up the wall. Griffin there to back him up to keep it in the air, but is it close enough to the goals? Nico and Destroyka there in the defensive half to make sure it doesn't go too far. They don't want to be conceding a goal here. With 41 seconds left, it will make it harder to come back. Nico scoring the goal for Rizlords. 4 points to 3 with 38 seconds left. This is exactly what we were speaking about, but the opposite way. So now Ultraviolet Esports have a bit more of a challenge to come back, but anything can happen in 38 seconds. Rizlord taking the lead once again in this game. Destroyka winning the kickoff for his team with Nick there backing him up. Lining it up for a goal. Griffin, that was a close one, but it was indeed a save. They do not want to be conceding a goal right here, right now. There's not much time left. They want to be landing that goal as Linksy aims to do that, but doesn't get it too far before Destroyka knocks him out of the way. Griffin going for Destroyka, trying to blow him up, it seems. Nico scoring the goal to put them in a 2-point margin lead. 5 points to 3 with 11 seconds left on the clock. This could be tricky for Ultraviolet Esports to come back, but we've seen them do it before. 11 seconds, could that be enough? 5 points to 3. What can we see happen? Linksy wins the kickoff here for his team, but Destroyka takes full advantage of that. Going the wrong direction, but tries to let it bounce along the wall. Well done. Rizlords taking the first game win and their debut game into the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Absolutely phenomenal start for both of these teams and a 2-point margin to kick us all off. Our top goal scorer being our debut captain, Nico, with 3 goals. Absolutely phenomenal. We are about to head into game 2. Could Ultraviolet Esports come back here? Or could we see Rizlords taking out 2 games in a row on their debut? We won't know until we find out. So good luck to both teams as we head into the next game. What a fabulous start from the Rizlords in the ATL Rocket League pilot season, taking that first game win against Ultraviolet Esports, an experienced team here in the pilot season, but unfortunately, it was not their game. If Rizlords win the next game, Ultraviolet Esports is in a position to be eliminated from the match. We are heading into Beckwith Park, and do not worry, you won't be missing out on anything. The action is about to pop up in front of your screen. Here we go. Game 2 as we head into Beckwith Park. Players are loading in and we are very close to finding out who takes the next game win. As you can see up on the top of your screen, 1 game win under Rizlord's belt and 0 currently for Ultraviolet Esports. Nico gets the ball out of that tricky situation and takes it all the way down the wing of the field, only to be contested by Griffin and Linksy at the goal. Griffin with that save. 30 seconds into the game, no goal scored yet, but could this be one? Nico with the save, Griffin coming in with a very threatening and powerful push, but it is halted and passed back to the defensive half of Ultraviolet Esports. So, could we be seeing a lower scoring game this time, or will things pick up in moments' time? We shall soon find out. Griffin unfortunately unable to chase that ball down. Rizlords placing in the first goal of this game. Absolutely phenomenal. Well done. 1 point on the board for Rizlords. Nico scoring that goal. Apologies, just adding in the score. Oh, we have an open goal. Could Destroyker be taking advantage? Absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. 2 goals on the board. 1 for Destroyker and 1 for Nico so far. Ultraviolet Esports still looking to put that goal on the board for their team to keep themselves in this game and in this match perhaps. Lynxie and Griffin are working a bit better together now at the goal half, but are doing a really good job in defense together. So things aren't always quite going in the way of Ultraviolet Esports as we can see at the moment, but they are making tables turn for them. They are making the game on their conditions and on their terms now. As we can see, Lynxie off the help of his teammate Griffin, bouncing it off the wall, and Lynxie coming in to take that opportunity there for his team, putting Ultraviolet Esports on the board. 2 points to 1, 3 minutes 40 seconds left. A very, very neutral kickoff here, but Nico comes in into the air and takes advantage of that opportunity as Destroyker comes in to back him up, flinging the ball all the way around the field. There doesn't seem to be too much control over the ball at the moment until moments like that where Griffin dribbling the ball down for a really great potential at the goal. We did have our goalkeeper there to slow him down before he could get too far. Lynxie doing a really good job tonight at lining up the goals from that side there as well. The left or the right, it doesn't matter. Lynxie is on Riz Lord's tail, not letting them get too far at all. Griffin doing a fantastic job in defense this time around. And we have an open net. Destroyker contesting with Lynxie before Lynxie got too far. That could have been a very, very risky move. Destroyker makes sure he needs to be where he's got to be. Ultraviolet Esports tying things up. Griffin scoring the goal. 2 points all with 2 minutes 43 seconds left on the clock. Things are all tied up here. Who will be taking that advantage step forward and getting that next goal? Griffin got first touch, but unfortunately for him, Rizlords took that kickoff. Lynxie takes advantage of it though and moves it right to the defensive half of Rizlords. So they're doing a really good job at keeping it in Rizlord's half, but unfortunately, if we move down to UVE's half, Rizlords is doing a really good job at keeping it there as well. So it's just trying to get out of those chaotic situations. Nico's blown up by Griffin as Lynxie lines up the ball for himself, overtaking Rizlords in this game. 3 points to 2. Lynxie being the highest goal scorer so far in this game. 5 points are up on the board, but we are 1 point margin, and Rizlords is looking to make their comeback here. With 1 game win under their belt so far, they may have that confidence, but unfortunately for them, Ultraviolet Esports has that experience and the longevity. Nico tying things back up once again, bouncing it off the wall in a fantastic pinch and lining it up. Unfortunately, I think that was Griffin that touched it in there. Wow. 3-3, and we have 2 minutes left on the clock. Nico winning the goal. Oh, no. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Ultraviolet Esports. Very unfortunate. Rizlords taking over this game with a 1 point margin once again with 2 minutes left on the clock this time. How will Ultraviolet Esports respond? With a kickoff win, absolutely, but that sends it right to Destroyker to get maybe a good push on the ball, but unfortunately for him, it didn't go too far. Griffin looking to bounce it over the top of his opponent. Will it roll in? Nico was very, very close to stopping that one, but Griffin getting that goal in for his team and now taking it back to a 4-point tie. Nico was so close to stopping that, but unfortunately just wasn't the right angle. 4 points all. How will they respond? It is an even playing field here, but Rizlords end up winning the kickoff anyway, which works out in Griffin's favor there, but unfortunately there was defense on the goals. It was very tight defense and very difficult to get through. Griffin coming in to try and keep that ball in the defensive half of Rizlords here, but Rizlords both in there trying to get it right out the other side. Linksy at the goals, waiting to pounce, but unfortunately left the goals. Destroyker landing that goal for his team. 5 points to 4. Rizlords taking the lead once again in this game. Nico being the top goal scorer with 3 goals at the moment. Nico winning that kickoff there, but passing it right to Linksy, which puts Linksy and Ultraviolet Esports in a better position than winning at that kickoff, I believe. And now Destroyker and Nico are trying to work fiercely together, but maybe not communicating as much as they need to, as they are smacking into each other a little bit there on the field. Linksy smashing into Destroyker as we speak of that with a 1-point margin, and Rizlords in the lead at the moment. Ultraviolet Esports needs to do what they are great at doing and coming back in the last few seconds without conceding a goal. Linksy and Griffin both there to protect that very threatening shot coming in from Rizlords, and Griffin now moving the ball up and along only to be met by the top post. Destroyker and Nico making a fantastic push back down Ultraviolet Esports half, and Griffin returning the favor. Could this be something that's lined back up? Unfortunately, the goal's been left open. Can Griffin stop it? He indeed does. It is absolutely back and forth here, and I believe it will be until somebody scores a goal. Unfortunately, this could be it for Ultraviolet Esports, but they do have an opportunity to maybe score another goal. I don't think it's going to happen. Absolutely phenomenal second game there from Rizlords. 5 points to 4 in the end, with Nico being our top goal scorer of that game. 3 goals in total. Sorry, let me just have a quick drink of water. So absolutely fabulous performance here from Rizlords so far from Nico and Destroyker, and Ultraviolet Esports only 1 point behind in that second game, whereas they were 2 points behind in game 1. So things are tightening up there on the field, and they need to tighten up a lot more for Ultraviolet Esports if they want to stay in this match against Rizlords. So it is now all or nothing for Ultraviolet Esports in this Division 3 match. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they can come back from these defeats from our debuts, and we are about to find out. Don't worry, you haven't missed any action here in Game 3 yet. We are about to head into Utopia Coliseum. What a match so far, honestly. We'll be spectating this match as our players are loading in. We are heading into Game 3, and in a moment you'll see at the top of your screen that Rizlords have 2 game wins under their belt, and Ultraviolet Esports is looking to keep themselves in this match. How can we see a return here for Ultraviolet Esports? Griffin lining up 2 goals there. Destroyker spinning around, and Linksy, unfortunately, that does keep happening for him tonight. A little bit nervous there against this brand new team. 0 points on the board as we start fresh in Game 3, and it may tell us the momentum of one team or the other if we can see a first goal here in the coming seconds. Destroyker sees an open net, but Linksy there to protect it. Moving the ball back into a back rebound escape there, really. And Griffin now taking it up the wall, hoping to get over his opponent, but just smashes right into it, sending it into the center of the field when Nico and Destroyker had the opportunity to line that up. Oh no, that's unfortunate for Rizlords. That's so unfortunate for Rizlords, but well done Ultraviolet Esports for jumping onto that opportunity. There's an absolute clash there by Rizlords. Very unfortunate for them, but Linksy did take capitalizing of that opportunity and scores the first goal. Phenomenal efforts there from both teams in the center ball, but Linksy takes advantage of that and sends it right into Riz Lord's half, and now follows up with a dangerous attack on the goals. The goals are open, but Nico's there to help out. Griffin now watches the ball come right his way to set it up a little bit more into the center of the field. Oh, getting smacked by Nico, but not blown up. Linksy and Nico at the goals, right in front, having a battle. As we have Griffin and Nico now at the opposing goals having a battle. We are back and forth between these two teams. It is being sent from one side of the field to the other until that opportunity seems to arise for one of the players to score a goal or for a team collaborative goal to be on the board. Linksy making a really good effort down the guts of the field there. Still looking to score another goal, Ultraviolet Esports, and indeed they do, setting themselves up very well in front of the goals and setting themselves up very well on the scoreboard at the moment. Linksy scoring the only 2 goals of this game so far. 3 minutes left on the clock, and Rizlords is still yet to secure their first goal, so maybe the tables are turning for Ultraviolet Esports. That is a fantastic thing for them as they want to stay in this match. They don't want to be clean sweep. Griffin and Linksy both saving that goal, but Linksy getting that registered goal save. Linksy just missing the ball. Unfortunately, that's so close. That would have been a very, very unfortunate case for Ultraviolet Esports. There is an open net. Destroyer's chasing it down. Griffin's chasing it down. Almost an assistance from Destroyer there to get that in the goal, but it does veer to the side. Destroyer getting a little bit more nervous in the corner there in the defensive half, but taking it up and over the top of the goals. Could this be a bad option against Ultraviolet Esports? We'll soon find out as we stay in the defensive half. And Griffin scoring the 3rd goal of the game. Well done. Ultraviolet Esports are definitely turning things around here on the ATL Rocket League Pilot Season field. And Rizlords still looking to secure their first goal. Things have turned around. Maybe Ultraviolet Esports have figured out what is going to work against this powerful debuting team. Nick has the ball passed to him, and we have a Rule 1 happening here between Destroyer and Griffin as Nico and Linksy have a 1v1 going on. How will this work? We are in Ultraviolet Esports half. Can Linksy stop this potential goal from going in and knock it out of the way? Or will Linksy knock Griffin out? He absolutely does. He wants his teammate there on the field. Linksy trying to kick that off to the side and Griffin there to back him up in case that didn't happen. But we are getting too close and personal to Ultraviolet Esports goal. And we are moving closer and closer to a goal for Rizlords. They're making the ultimate push. They don't want to be scoreless in this game because that will be a big turn in tables for Ultraviolet Esports and a momentum shift that they might not be able to stop. Griffin, very, very dangerous, but still gets it out of the way. Linksy there at back post, watching the balls that comes in. Destroyer trying to take it into the air, but missing that shot. So Linksy comes in and capitalizes on that miss. We're still looking for a goal on the board from Rizlords, and I do believe we will at least see them come back and create a fight in this game as they have in game 1 and 2. 1 minute remains. Could Ultraviolet Esports take this game clean sweep? We will soon find out. Griffin and Linksy putting something else on the field here in game 3, turning things around in their favor. Linksy take the ball down, but passes it right to Nico. Stays on the side of the field as someone has to take an opportunity from that. Linksy, unfortunately, bouncing in front of the goals there for Rizlords, but Destroyer just missing out on that opportunity. Nico and Destroyer are hungry for that goal. The goals are open. Griffin gets it right out of the way before it becomes too dangerous for Ultraviolet Esports. And Links is there at back post watching the ball in case. Destroyer here makes a good hit. Unfortunately, he's a little bit backwards for Rizlords, but now coming in trying to make a bit of a change up on the field in the last 5 seconds. Wow, what a turnaround from Ultraviolet Esports. Griffin scoring the last goal of the game. Phenomenal effort there from Ultraviolet Esports to turn things around and keep themselves in this match. Well done. There are 2 top goal scorers of this game, and it was Linksy and Griffin with 2 goals each. things have turned around. I wonder what went wrong there for Rizlords. It's going to be interesting to chat to them and see what happened there, because they had such a powerful first 2 games. But unfortunately for them, Ultraviolet Esports have their longevity and their experience in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. So I don't think that we will be seeing things going... too far one way or the other. Now, we are going into a very short half-time break, and I am just going to get up and have some stretches and get some drink, well, some water, before we head into Game 4, as we have seen 3 games here so far, and they have been absolutely extraordinary. So make sure to use this quick break, get up, have a drink, have a stretch, get some breath of fresh air. I know it is dark for most of us, but make sure to go outside and do good for you.
Or open the window.
One or the other. I will be back momentarily as we head into Game 4. Rizlords currently in the lead of the match with 2 game wins. And we have Ultraviolet Esports keeping themselves in the match with 1 game win. Lynxie very excited in the background here, looking to keep themselves in this match once again with the win of Game 4 and taking it potentially into the tiebreaker. We shall see how things will turn out. Don't go anywhere. Get your predictions going in the chat.
through the night. I wanna admit I'm not made for this. I'm not made for this. I'm not made for this. Trying to make sense of it. I'm not made for this. Trying to make sense of it. All I've ever known is trying to make sense of it. Ooh, I don't wanna relive the times I tried to try, but this comfort is in no time. I'm losing my grip, falling fast. I love something, got me through the night. I wanna admit I'm not made for this. Bring it down with the. I'm not made for this. I'm not made for this. Trying to make sense of it. I'm not made for this. Trying to make sense of it. Tell me your way. Tell me your way. Tell me your way. Boy, I go crazy. Tell me your way. Tell me your way. Tell me your way.
Mic test. Let me know if you guys can hear me in chat before we commence into round 4. Thank you so much for that test. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Alrighty, apologies guys about that, but welcome back to the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. It is very exciting to head into game 4 of this epic match that we've witnessed so far between our debuting team Rizlords and Ultraviolet Esports. At the moment, Rizlords is up 1 game win, so if they win the next game, they could kick out Ultraviolet Esports from this match, but Ultraviolet Esports need to keep themselves in all the way until the tiebreaker now, as they are at that disadvantage of this best of 5. Currently, Rizlords 2 game wins under their belt, and Ultraviolet Esports just keeping themselves in the match there of game 3 and winning that there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this next game goes, as we saw a very powerful change and push from Ultraviolet Esports in game 3. So we're about to go into the next game, so get ready for epic action. We're heading into Aqua Dome. Don't worry, you haven't missed out on a single thing here in game 4, as we're heading into Spectator and our players are loading in. Good luck to both teams. Ultraviolet Esports taking that last game win 3 points to 0. Good luck in game 4. Could Ultraviolet Esports keep themselves in until the tiebreaker? Or will we see, could we see a 3-1 game win from our debuting team? Here we go. Could this be a light up of goal for Rizlord? Lixie there to save it. Absolutely extraordinary gameplay there to start it all off with Ultraviolet Esports. In just a second time, that's the game wins at the top of your screen have been updated 2 games to 1 at the moment. Ultraviolet Esports again looking to keep themselves in this match. Driven going for the goal, but a save from Nico. Still a very trending position there for Rizlords, but they get it out and back into Ultraviolet Esports territory. Lixie now taking the ball up in the air into the defensive half. It's getting a little bit too close and posted up for Ultraviolet Esports. Griffin there taking it down the guts, hoping to bounce it over the top of his opponent, Nico, who has seemed to be Griffin's biggest contest in this match so far. As you can see, anytime Nico is on the ball, Griffin is right there, not letting him pass. Lixie taking it up into the air, maybe in a dangerous position for them. Now Griffin moving it out of a threatening position, but Nico again there to stop the ball from going into the goal. Destroyka was there trying to slow him down, but wasn't fast enough with the boost. Destroyka looking to get a pass, Lixie his opponent, but unfortunately Lixie is on his defense tonight. Could Lixie see this goal in? Unfortunately goes just to the left of the goal, hitting the side post. As Nico was there, worried that could have gone in if Lixie was just a little bit there to the left. Griffin landing the first goal of this game. Game 4 for Ultraviolet Esports. A fantastic start to the game for Ultraviolet Esports if they want to keep themselves in this match. 1 point on the board. Ultraviolet Esports in the lead at the moment. Could we see a change in tides here? Could we see a goal landed by Rizlords in the next few seconds to keep the momentum up with Ultraviolet Esports? They are needing to match them now. They're doing a good job of keeping it in Ultraviolet territory, but Griffin and Lucy's defense have been on tonight, and it's definitely tightening up as we go through. Oh, Griffin sneakily getting a past one opponent, but again Nico there to stop him in his tracks. The striker pretty much passing it back down to Griffin. No, passing it to himself. Looking to keep it in Ultraviolet Esports territory for a goal, and does the trick. The striker putting Rizlords on the board with a tie at the moment against Ultraviolet Esports. 2 minutes 43 seconds left in this game. What could we see here, and how could Ultraviolet Esports contend with just conceding a goal? Destroyka taking the kickoff, which worked out in Lixie's favour. Could this be a goal setup? It definitely is a goal setup, but unfortunately not just a goal. It bouncing off the top there. 1 point all on the scoreboard. The pressure is on to get the next goal and get that upper hand in the game. Nico there watching the skies, but Lixie coming in to take Ultraviolet Esports into the lead, scoring his first goal of this game. 2 points to 1. Ultraviolet Esports seizes the lead once again in this game, but can they keep it in the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the board? Destroyka winning that kickoff, doing a very good job at kickoffs tonight in this match so far. Destroyka watching the skies, looking for an opportunity to strike as Nico's there in the air, contesting with Griffin once again. Nico likes to spend a lot of time in the air, and we've learned that about our new competitor here. Destroyka spending time in the air and on the ground, but mostly attached to either the walls or the ground. So Destroyka always seems to line himself up either from the sides of the field, up and around, or straight down the guts if he's feeling gutsy enough. Lixie sees the goal, sees both opponents, and Destroyka, unfortunately, Lixie scoring that goal there, but Destroyka smacked it right in from Lixie's dribble. That's so unfortunate. Nico almost there to save it for Rizlords, but unfortunately for them, it was technically an own goal. 1 minute, 40 seconds left on the clock as Nico wins the kickoff. Destroyer looks to follow that up, but very well contested by Griffin there. As Griffin then goes and blows up Nico in their territory. Very risky move there as he just respawns right back into the defensive position. Lynxie there trying to get a bit more play on this ball before he gets smashed right back out. Unfortunately, I think that was Griffin smashing Lynxie out of the way. Destroyer taking the ball all the way down the side of the field, seeing one opponent, seeing two, and very sneakily strips it right over the top of both of them, scoring that goal. Destroyer. Well done. 3 points to 2 at the moment. Ultraviolet Esports still holding a 1-point margin lead at the moment. 1 minute on the clock. What could we see here? Lynxie taking the kickoff win, but Destroyer taking advantage of that. Sending it right down to Griffin in the goal. As Griffin follows that up, could be potentially setting himself up for a goal, but Destroyer and Nico watching closely. Lynxie getting himself in the goal half and the goal for his team. 4 points to 2 with a 2-point margin. This puts Ultraviolet Esports in a very good position to stay in this match. 50 seconds left on the clock, 2-point margin. How can we see Rizlords respond? It is a kick-off set up. Griffin very risky, but hitting it off the back wall there. Destroyer using that as an opportunity to line himself up. Nico there to move into the offensive play. They don't know who's going for it. Destroyer then goes for it, but unfortunately Griffin stops him in his tracks as Nico moves back down to the defensive half, where he does a very, very good job there in the goal. Bouncing it over the top of his teammate, but passing it to him. Lynxie there to contest. The pressure is on the field, and Griffin looking to make a move to knock out his opponents and allow his teammate to make an advantage on the field and on those meters. Closer to the goal, I think Ultraviolet Esports has taken this game win and kept themselves in the match. Absolutely incredible effort from Ultraviolet Esports. 2 game wins in a row. Could this be a reverse clean sweep as we head into the decider? 2 game wins under both of these teams' belts, and now we head into the deciding match. With Rizlords winning the first 2 games, Ultraviolet Esports winning the second 2 games, and now we head into the overall decider of the match. Now, I did predict we were going to get here, but I didn't know this is how it was going to turn out. Our top goal scorer of that game was Lynxie with 3 goals in the belt, 1 own goal there, unfortunately, from Nico and Destroyer. Now, we're about to head into the decider. Stick around, subscribe if you're enjoying your time so you can catch all of the ATL Rocket League Pilot season action as we head into Game 5. Map selected by our away team, our home team, Rizlords. Now we're about to load into the next game on Farmstead. And we are going to see in the next about 5 minutes, depending if we go into overtime, how this is all going to pan out. Don't worry, you haven't missed a thing. We're about to load in. Here we go. Players are loading in. You'll see at the moment the game will be updated to each side as we head into the deciding match. A very strong start there for both teams, sending it right back and down each other's halves. And now we have a little bit more control here from Rizlords. We keep it in Ultraviolet Esports half, even though we're heading back down a little bit more to Rizlord quarters. I do believe that we have spent more time in Ultraviolet Esports half, so it's a little bit risky and a little dangerous. Oh, just goes off the side. That could have been a very risky move from Lynxie, and indeed, it ended up being risky in the end. Destroyer scoring the first goal there for Rizlords, putting themselves on the board in first, leading this game for the first time in 3 matches. 4 minutes 30 left on the clock. Rizlords in the lead at the moment. There is an open goal opportunity here, but Griffin there to save that from happening. Being the hero, moving it down the other side of the field, looking to gain an advantage and a position to give Linksy that goal opportunity, but unfortunately it didn't work out quite in their favor as we have a very, very fantastic attack now from Grizzlords. Griffin looking to move into a very, very threatening position as Nico just saving that goal. The striker and Nico not too sure who's going to fall there when they're sitting right next to each other. There is an open net opportunity. Nico's there now. But Griffin had that quiet opportunity at the goal. Went a little bit too far down the side. It's set up. But Destroyker is there to slow that down and move that right out of the threatening position. The goal half and in front of the goal is there. That is way too risky to set up for Ultraviolet Esports, who are still looking to put their first goal on the scoreboard of this game. And make sure you're drinking lots of water because we know everybody's running out of breath watching this epic action between Grizzlords and Ultraviolet Esports here in the decider. Nico taking the ball all the way down Ultraviolet Esports half, but Linksy pitches and steals the ball right away. Nico sees the opportunity to line it up for his teammate Destroyker, but Destroyker moving a little bit further than expected. Still there to back up his teammate in that defensive half now, and in at the goals. Destroyker moving into an offensive position against Linksy. Now Nico moving in against us. Oh, this could be a bad opportunity for Grizzlords, and Griffin is in, putting Ultraviolet Esports on the board for the goals in the deciding game. Game 5. We have 2 minutes 34 seconds left on the clock with a tie in scores. Now, both teams will be eager and hungry to score the next goal and give themselves that advantage and that upper hand in the game. Destroyker going for a goal. Linksy with a very feisty goal save. Nico doing a few flips in the air, trying to gain some control of the ball, but doing a good job at it. And Destroyker now against Griffin in the corner there of Ultraviolet Esports. Nico and Destroyker are very, very heavy on the defense tonight. Whenever they need to be in defense, they would rather be, oh no, that didn't work out in Ultraviolet Esports' favor. The ball is supposed to go in the goal on that side for them, but it was unfortunately saved there by Griffin. Destroyker with a very great opportunity of being the best goalkeeper that he can in 3 scenarios just in a span of a few seconds there. Griffin sees both of his opponents. He's looking to get it out of this threatening position. Linksy has been passed to, but can he take this opportunity with more than a grain of salt, moving onto his opponent and trying to get a little more pressure onto Destroyker. Destroyker seems very calm there in the corner, even though we are in Grizzlord's goal half. He knows he can get it right out as that. Back into Ultraviolet Esports half. Linksy coming back and making a very good comeback until it's smacked right back down by Nico. Any power push that Ultraviolet Esports seems to be trying to make here, besides their teamwork, are really absolutely making their mark. Ultraviolet Esports in for another goal. Griffin scoring it for his team with a bit of a setup there from himself. And a very good solo play against the 2 opposing competitors. Ultraviolet Esports take the lead in this game, only with 57 seconds left on the clock, and this is the decider, so things are on the line. The match is on the line for both of these teams. I don't think we'll be seeing a 2-1 result. I do think we're going to be seeing some more goals scored in the 40 seconds that are remaining, but it just depends on who as to who will win this match and determine the match winner. Griffin taking the ball right up the wall, looking to set it up for his teammates, but Destroyker there, slowing it down and setting it right up for Ultraviolet Esports. 3 points to 1, putting themselves in a much better position now to win out this match. Grizzlords are 2 points behind with 25 seconds left. Can they bring it to a tie? Everything is going to have to go in their favor to make it all work out for them. Destroyer the only one going for the centering ball. It stays in the center. Griffin sees an open goal and pulls the margin to a 3-point lead. 4 points to 1 with 20 seconds left on the clock. Destroyer being the only goal scorer here for Grizzlords in this game, so maybe utilizing Destroyer as the goal shooter could be a handy material to use here. I only see Destroyer here. Unfortunately, it looks like Nico's gotten kicked, but I don't think that there will be a comeback from Grizzlords. Unfortunately, Destroyer trying to take the ball down a little bit further, but Ultraviolet Esports winning the match. Well done. We'll take a look at the game scores in just a second, but well done for the reverse sweep from Ultraviolet Esports. Absolutely incredible. Now, let's take a quick look back at the results of this match. A very, very strong finish there for Ultraviolet Esports. Even though we had Nico drop out at the last couple of seconds, there was honestly, unfortunately, no way that Grizzlords could have come back in the last 10 seconds. So, well done, Ultraviolet Esports, for that. It was a very rough start for you guys, but you came through in the end with the experience, with the longevity, and with the determination to win. So, wow. Let's take a look at the lineups quickly in case you missed it. Our debuting team today, a fantastic performance on the field, especially in the early stages of this match. Nico and Destroyer, and the opposing away team, Ultraviolet Esports, Eileen C3 and Griffin. Let's take a look at the game scores. Game 1, Grizzlords took the lead with a 2-point margin, 5 points to 3. In Game 2, Grizzlords again putting themselves in an even better position with a 1-point margin there, 5 points to 4 against Ultraviolet Esports. In that situation, Ultraviolet Esports in Game 3 were on the edge of being kicked out of this match and having Grizzlords taking that match win away from them. But they kept themselves in the match in Game 3, winning 4 points to 0 against Grizzlords. So that was a fantastic turnaround and comeback from Ultraviolet Esports. Then, in the next 2 games, they kept themselves well ahead of the game and won out the match series. In Game 4, Ultraviolet Esports 4 points to 2 against Grizzlords, and in Game 5 to finish it all off in the decider, 4 points to 1 against Grizzlords. Grizzlords, you guys did such a phenomenal job as a debuting team to come in and give Ultraviolet Esports a run for their money, almost kicking them out of the match from Game 3, but their experience and their longevity, as we've spoken about, did keep them in the match and in the game. So, absolutely phenomenal round 3 match that we just saw there, and we do have 2 more matches coming up, so don't go anywhere. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's take a look quickly at the win-loss ratios between these two teams. Have changed now, but we will be getting those updated for you as soon as possible. The win-loss ratio for Grizzlords would definitely have changed now, but Ultraviolet Esports can put 1 more win under their belt. So well done, and thank you to everybody for being here, and we are going to be heading into a short 10-15 minute break before we head into the next game. And don't you worry, that will be coming up in just a moment. As you can see on your screen right now, next up is Ultraviolet Esports versus Calamity in the Division 3 match of round 4. Now, we're going to go for a short break. I will be back commentating this match with you guys as we see Ultraviolet Esports versus Calamity in the next and upcoming match. Don't go anywhere, but make sure to look after your health in this short break. Thank you all for being here and for supporting the ATL Rocket League pilot season.
I'm not made for this. It don't make sense to all this.
know if you can hear me in chat before we move ahead. Welcome back, everyone, if you can hear me. Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Let me know if you guys can hear me in chat. Alrighty, we are in. Please let me know, guys, if there are any issues with the audio in this audio. Welcome back, everybody, to the ATL Rocket League pilot season. We indeed have another match on our hands between Ultraviolet Esports and Calamity Esports, first and second on the season standings for Division 3. So we are going to be heading into that in a moment's time. We have Linksy, captain of Ultraviolet Esports, here, very, very hyped beside me, smacking things in excitement. Now, we're going to have a quick look here at the fixture for these two teams that is upcoming. So let's take a look at that now. Our home team for this match is indeed Ultraviolet Esports, who we have just witnessed versing our debutant team, Riz Lords. But Ultraviolet Esports, sitting top of the standings at the moment, is here to verse Calamity Esports, sitting second on the standings at the moment. Our home team have selected 3 maps for this match, and our away team have selected 2. If we make it all the way till the tiebreaker, Ultraviolet Esports, our home team, will have the advantage of the map selection. Now, let's take a look at the left of the screen at the lineups for this match. We have captain of Ultraviolet Esports, Linksy3, and alongside Linksy is Griffin. Absolutely incredible win from Ultraviolet Esports against the Riz Lords. A 3-game win to 2 from Ultraviolet Esports in that match there. So they did a phenomenal job, losing their first 2 games and coming back for a sweep, winning 3 games in a row and in that tiebreaker. So could we see another tiebreaker against their opponents tonight? Calamity Esports with the captain, UVE RLX, and a brand new team member, Zebra, on Calamity Esports tonight. Calamity will be versing Riz Lords in an upcoming match this evening, so don't go anywhere if you would like to witness that. Now, before we get into the games, let's take a little bit of a look at the win-loss ratio and percentages of both of these teams. Again, sitting in first and second on the left-hand side of the screen, Ultraviolet Esports with a match win-loss ratio of 0.50. Now, these will have changed after their win against the Riz Lords in Division 3 just earlier before this match, but these statistics are coming into round 4 for Division 3. So coming into round 4 Division 3, the match win-loss ratio for Ultraviolet Esports was 0.5. Their match win-loss percentage was 33%. Their game win-loss ratio was 1.17, and their game win percentage was 54%. And now that has grown with that win against the Riz Lords, our debuting team. Heading to the right-hand side of your screen, Calamity Esports currently sitting second on the season standings after a forfeit against Ultraviolet Esports last round. And that gave Ultraviolet Esports the upper hand to really combat against Calamity on the standings, and they swung into first because of that. So, Calamity Esports' accurate match win-loss ratio is 2, with a match win percentage of 67%. So they do have that upper hand, but not with this roster. We haven't seen this roster before, so things could change here on the field for good or for worse for Calamity Esports, with a game win-loss ratio of 0.86 and a game win percentage of 46%. So things are a little bit here and there for Calamity, but they do have very strong statistics, and they would have been there in first if they hadn't forfeited that match. So It's going to be interesting to see how Calamity can combat Ultraviolet Esports now with this new roster and with this debuting competitor, Zebra. It's going to be exciting to see how things go there. Now, we are about to get into this match. Here we go. Don't worry, everybody. You haven't missed out on anything. We are just about to head into the first game of this match on Urban Central, selected by Ultraviolet Esports. Do not worry, everybody. You have not missed a single thing. We're just about to head into it. Land your predictions in the chat. Who do you think will take out this game win? And who do you think will take out this best of 5 match series? Our players are loading in and we are almost most certainly ready to go. Ultraviolet Esports versus Calamity. 0 game wins on the board for both these teams in this match. We are on a clean slate. 5 minutes on the clock and here we go. A very, very strong push from Wolfie there, Calamity Esports, but it's been left for a couple seconds. Wolfie comes back in to hopefully gain a little bit more momentum on the goals, and indeed he does. Zebra has not won the game. That is the unfortunate thing, so I would be calling a match reset. Now we are going to be just making sure that Zebra gets in. I will not be counting that goal as we have not got all. No worries, guys. Alrighty, guys. Give us just one moment. I'll pop this fixture screen back up for you whilst we fix this, salute this problem. But I'll be heading out of the match there. Unfortunately, we seem to have had one of the teammates from Calamity Esports, our debutant, seems to be forfeiting this match against Ultraviolet Esports. That's not a good sign for Calamity at all. Fortunately, Wolfie Captain here is ready to go, but his teammate has seemed to forfeit this match. I do apologize for this delay and for this result here at the moment. Anything turns uphill, we can recommence this match. Seems to go. That might be the issue there. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is just so that I can make sure this can be resolved as soon as possible. I will leave the wonderful fixture screen up for you to have a look at. I will put up the standings for you to have a look at. Take a look at the season standings before we hopefully get into this match. Now, keep in mind, Ultraviolet Esports did get a win against against Riz Lords in a match just prior to this, so the standings have changed up a little bit. I'd still say, and for certain, that Ultraviolet Esports keeps their first position at the moment and could definitely put themselves in a really good position in first if Calamity Esports is to forfeit this match as well. So please allow us to resolve this behind the scenes, and I will be with you in just one moment.